Luis, good morning. Today we have this one is the IS250 2014. We're going to replace this convertible. We have to replace the windshield. We have our moldings. We have the clips here. Finally, the last time they don't have it, but now finally they say those guys have those. So you see these kind of clips, they are different than the other ones, the IS with the blue ones, because the blue ones you have to just put the mold, clip, snap those clips, blue clips in on the pin, like a little pin on the attached to the pitch wheel. But this one, you see, it's got a 3 attachments. So we have to do is pull this frame right here. We have to remove this one because this time those guys want to replace it because they say the customer has a lot of noises. But you can see some of this molding is losing. This is the problem with the IS, because when these moldings come in loose, the wind catch the molding and just making noises. I mean, the convertibles always making noises, so people don't like these ones too much, the IS convertibles, because they make a noise. They're noisy cars, so that's why they don't have too much success in the sales and in the market. So this one's already broken, so you see that. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to pull this molding, and you see it's completely broken, so no big deal. So we have to do this, and you see my clips, they're under here. Okay, so the thing is, it's a little difficult if you try to pull the clips from under here. You cannot do it because you see what kind of style you have. Those things gonna go under and they're gonna catch behind on this way, so it's gonna be a little difficult just retracting and pull it out. So I have to remove these moldings because this time they want to replace because the clips is broken. I was unlucky because if these things just the molding is broken, you can just take those little plastics from the molding from out of the channels right here. So an example, I can just open a little bit right here, on this way, and just pull them off. But you see, the problem is, even when you're using some pressure, it's going to break. This, they're really older, so they're breaking a lot, because sometimes when this is more flexible, you can just open here, and you see, you can take it off and you can reuse with the new molding, so I don't have to remove these moldings. But today they request for replace those clips. Okay, so we're gonna start. It's gonna be a lot of work on this one because this kind of IS is a little it's not a little, it's a lot of work. So let's start working inside first, because outside, it's careful with this kind of thing, because people put this stuff, it's for rodent, for rats or animals. They go under the cow and start choosing the wires, so just careful with that poison stuff. So first we're gonna go inside and we have to remove the interior. Okay, in this case it's a lot of work, so maybe I'm gonna cut the bit a little bit. You see it's loosen here because it's kind of like a clip right there. So let me remove my gloves because I need to use my hands and this way. So we're gonna open this one. Remember, it's just the clips right here. 4. We're gonna remove that one right there, so that one was easy. Now this kind of visors right here, this one you have to turn to the left like this, and you pull them off the pin, and this one is attached with 2 hooks right here. So you have to do is open it at the same time like this. So you're gonna make a little pressure here, and those kind of little pins right here, this one I'm talking about, this one is going to be a little tricky, but let me show you, because you got to open this one and this one. Okay, you open those right there. Okay, and take this one off. Don't take the other one. It's the same way, but you got to go in here. Okay, so remember that. Always try to set your stuff on the same way. That's when you don't have any mistakes when you start putting parts back, because you can forget the positions and all that. You don't make any marks here. Just careful here. Just careful right there. Okay, so we remove this one now, and we have only 2 Phillips right there. In this case, we go remove the Phillips first. 1, Okay, so it's just 2 Phillips, so easy. Now we're going to take this one off. Remember, this one is the same, but you don't want to take this one off. Just squeeze that one from the sides. If not, you have to do the same with this one. So you don't want to be involved in any problem. You have to do the same way, because you got it. This one in this place. Just took this one. Right there. So what I'm doing is loosen. You see, it's loose right there. So we can just squeeze this part from here and turn it in this way, and we don't have to just take this one off, because this one is got the connection for your light right here. You see these ones right here. So this one made the connection. So was that you have your light. Okay, there are no wires. There's less wires on those 2 little points right there. Okay, so now we have this part off. That's what I'm taking off, because you see here we have the antenna. So that's why we're going to take this one off, and the antenna is already out. Now we're going to take the cover here, and with this one, remember, we call the spiders, because there's like a little spider hooks right there. It's a little tight, okay? Just careful. You got to use the pliers or your hands, but it's better to use the pliers, because it's really strong. So what I do, don't make any pressure on this area. You can break it. It's just stick something in this way, and the more harder part, and the only you have to do, let me just pull up, turn, and that's it. Okay, so just in this hole right here. Okay, don't make pressure on this one, or you're gonna break it. So you gotta go here and just turn the part. Okay, so we got that one off. A rain sensor here. In this case, I tried to have a new gel pad, but they don't have it. So the only you have to do is take this one off and put it back on, but don't touch it yet. So I'm gonna leave it right, that gel pad right there. Don't touch this one, just put it in a safe place. Okay, so we remove this part. So now here, remember, we have to remove this one. It's coming with the clips right here and this area, but we have to take this one off first. So careful here, because got a little clips right there in that place. It's 2 little plastic clips, really easy to damage or break. So just careful. Just put one, and the second one, because this one, they're really easy to break. You're gonna miss it inside. Okay, they are inside. Don't miss those clips, or you don't have nothing to replace it. So after you have those, you have to take them off. You see those clips right there? So you gotta put something in the back. You don't want to miss it inside. And just push it out. Okay, we got one. Careful with this one, because they're really teeny, easy to break. You see, it starts to squeeze inside. There you go. So you got 2 clips. Just put it in a safe place right there. Oh, sorry, right there. So now we have this one out, and you see another clip right here. A retainer here. And now this part is catching this kind of the latchet inside here. So you have to do is pull it on this way. Okay, now it's losing all this part, and we're gonna remove the pillar side. This one. Okay, remember, this is the easy ones, but you see all the dashboard moved, so just careful. Put that one in the back, and now you see we have all the room, and we can remove this one right here. Okay, so why? Because under here is a 10 millimeters inside here, so you got to remove this one, and we have to remove also these ones right here, those little Phillips, and we're gonna hit the molding out. So let me just take this one off. Remember, we're one right there, a little bit of say. One more. I don't use power, but today this one is in the easy, so I want to take them off, because I'm gonna be, this is a lot of time with this car, so I'm gonna go a little faster. And also I don't have my Phillips, my manual, but I go power today. Okay, so you remove this one. Remember, the same like the Infinities and the Mustangs, the old ones. So you got that one right there. Just careful. Right there. And now you see, it's nothing else. You can see the gasket is the opposite foam. That's to seal, and the waters don't go in this area from here to here. So now we got that one off. I'm gonna remove the other side, and I'll be back just to take this one up. Okay, see you next shot. We removed this side too, so we already pulled all the parts here. Now this is our console, I mean the headliner, sorry. So we got this one loose already. The only we have to do is take this one off, and this part right here. Take this one off. Now we go for the other side. Where's this one? A little bit. Okay, so we can leave this one in this area, or you can take the harness out, but you cannot start the car. You're gonna have a dashboard light, so just careful. So I think that's enough right here. And now we're gonna remove, remember, this is our 10 millimeters. It's really long, so let me see if I can reach with this one a little far, because I don't have the other one. I can find it. It's my truck, but I think I can make it with this one. Yeah, it's fine. This is very long pin, so you have to get another kind of socket more longer. I can find my other one, so this is the only one I have. Careful with the nut. Don't miss it inside, or you're not gonna have any more. Okay. There you go. Careful, careful. Put your finger. Alright, so we got this one already. So that's the 10 millimeter. This is gonna be for your this area for the molding right here. For this one, you see that one is loosened now. Now let's go for the other side. This is only I don't like when I have to replace the whole clips. I don't like it too much. Okay, just careful here. Okay, now, so we pulled that one off. So you see. So now, we're going to take this one off. Just got to remove this little bit. You got to reglue this one, remember? Don't forget. Okay, as you see, it start moving that one, and we have some clips under here. Okay, so we gotta just go under this molding. It's gonna be a little tight, okay, because it's always coming tight. Okay, that's one. Got a couple of clips. Man, those moldings are destroyed by themselves. Okay guys, so remember you gotta remove this one, the old glue. Now we can just pull this one. Some little clips right here. Let me see if you can see. I don't think you can see it. There's like a little pin in this way, so we have to go down. There you go. And we can remove the molding here. It's a lot of process here. Just a little pin is another clip right there. Let me see if I can get it, because I don't want to break it. These ones right here, the big ones. It's really tight. There you go. Okay guys, so this is what the look, the molding, when you have to remove the clips, okay? Because you see, there's no way you can take this one. You can try, I mean, but it's more difficult because you have to make some pressure. So the thing is, you have to go this way, you see? Okay, and you can remove this molding. But the problem is, when you have this one here, when you take this one off, it's really difficult go on this direction because it's really tight. So it's completely tight to the body right here. So it's the problem, you cannot get these ones out. So that's why you have to remove this one. And now I can just put them, these ones right here, and put my moldings later, or I can just put this one on my moldings, attach here, and just put all together. Okay, so in this case we have missing 2 clips, so let me remove those. Hope they're not broken, just a little piece right here, but still they're gonna work. So let me try to save these ones, I don't want to break it, and this one are good. I'm gonna have the blue ones. Those pliers are the best to remove some kind of clips. So you see all the problem just for a couple of clips. So let's gonna remove this one, careful. Just loosen a little bit. Open this part. There you go. Because this one they're good. This one is still working. I'm gonna use, remember, the butyl tape. I told the guys I need more stuff, but they only agreed to give me those moldings and the clips, no more. I told them I need some of this, but they don't have it. So that's the problem. But they always say that. Remember this one, the broken part, it's gonna be in that way. This way. I'm gonna put a little butyl tape with the glue. Remember we used for the 150, the 1551. It's gonna be the same way. Remember, if I don't replace some parts, it's because I don't want, it's because they don't have it. Okay, so that's the problem, and it's the old one. So okay guys, so I'm gonna remove the other side. You already saw this one, so let me take this one off. You know about this process, so let me take all those parts. I'm gonna make the cuts with my Pro 6, and I'll be right back just to finish the job. See you next time. Ready to make the cut? I already put the line. We're gonna start on this way. It's got a couple cracks here, so I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go with power because I'm slow now, because I already take too much time on all these parts. I put this one because I don't want to catch the pin number. Got a little piece of rubber. So right now I don't have any interior, so got a cracks right here. Let me go in here. I don't have any interior like a pillar or top, but I mean I still have to get careful with the sharp. Okay. There's a gravity stop right there. You see how it's going to break it? There you see. Careful with the antenna. Right there. Okay, and now got a couple of cracks here, but I think it's not going to be a problem. Now remember, clean the B, we put the primer, so everything is ready to set. So now it's better on these kind of cars. It's much better when you put the mirror on the bracket right now, because it's a little difficult sometimes when you're on the car. So it's the same way. In this case, I'm not going to use any tool. It's just find the position for my mirror. In this case, remember, right there. And now just from the base, just turn it, and that's it. Okay. So it's the easy. The rain sensor, I put that one on the last. There's the antenna right there. So we're ready to set. Now remember, I'm going to set the glue on the glass, not on the body, on the pitch wheel I mean. So remember, you want to know what's the size on this one. With the reference with the old glass, always you're going to take this line from the dashboard, not all of it, okay? Everything changed a lot. So with this line, with the cellophane foam, you're going to take 2 fingers, and there's the glue. Another 2 fingers is the glass. Okay, so be exactly, let me show you. When you're coming down here, exactly you reach this corner, you're going to turn and go straight. You're going to get 1 finger and 2 fingers here. But after that, you're going to start running. That's what I'm saying. This is the edge. So you're going to go 2 fingers all the way down. 2 fingers, 2 fingers. You see? And it's going to go down all 2 fingers. Okay? So in this case, I'm not going to touch this area, but just my 2 fingers here and 2 fingers here. So it's exactly on that point. Okay? So you go too high, you're going to miss the pitch wheel. So you go too low, the same way. Well, in this case, if you go too high, you're going to get the glue exactly out of the pitch wheel. But you go too low, it's going to be a lot of wind noise. Okay, so remember, just we're going to try, don't mess. I'm going to start from here. Right there, and that's it. And we finish. That's it, 1 sachet. That's what my point is, just 1, and that's it. Okay, we're gonna fix that right here, right here, right here. Okay, so now we're ready. So before I set this one, I'm gonna reach my area here. I'm gonna set here. Start going down right here a little bit, and this point. Okay, so I'm gonna see it's right there. Let's move a little bit the wheel. That is okay. Right there. Okay, let me hold with something because it's little. Just for now, I'm going to take them out. Just I need to reach this point right here. And this point right here. Okay, so we have this part very close. So the pitch wheel is fine. This area is good. Alright, so I think we're fine. Let me see from inside. It's really hard to see it, but it's not touching anything about my V, so it's fine. Okay, so now let me just, this area is fine. Okay, so let me set the glass. So I don't see the V touching anything, so I will find out now when I pull the part of the tool. Let's see. Alright, so now we're going to just lift this one up and move this one down, and there you go. Okay, so was fine because didn't you see it's no glue here, so it was fine, and the B was really high, so okay, so it's good here, and we can take the nut, and that's all. Okay. And I have to make my test with my leak detector. The problem with the leak detector, I have to close everything before, because you know this area is very high, very open, so I'm gonna have signals for everywhere, especially on this part. So I cannot run any leak detector after I finish this part, because I need to put all the parts here together, and after that I just run my leak detector. Okay, so let's push it down. You can see the glue expanding, very nice. You see the sides, I don't have any problem, and the top, I'm pretty sure that thing is bonding really nice, but the bottom is my concern. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna run my detector, but just from inside to outside, talking about the bottom. Okay, so like this, because the top and the sides I cannot make any kind of test because a lot of open spots, so I gotta get signals from everywhere. But the bottom, I want to know. Here, because the IS always people has a problem. There you go, got a green light, and green light, so that means my bonding was very nice on the bottom. I didn't miss any part. Okay guys, so I finished here, so I'm gonna just put all the parts together. You see we don't have any squeeze right here on that part. The top is really nice. So now what I'm doing, I'm going to put all the parts. Remember my antenna back in here, rain sensor, you know, everything is back on. You know already how to pull it out, now you know how to put it back on. Okay, and this one, remember, you can put the moldings first with the clips, and after that the other black, you know, the trim moldings, or you can put all together back on the place, and that's it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna cut here because there's a lot of work to put back all together, and you know I don't have too much room on my SD card. So see you next shot. We have another install today, so let's see what happened with this new tool. I make it and see what happened. Okay, so see you next shot guys. We're almost done here, so I'm gonna make another cut when I'm ready to put the moldings on. I'm gonna show you how to set this one. You want to set here on both sides. I'm gonna set the clips on this one and the moldings, but the other side I'm going to set the clips and the molding together. Now when I show you how to the steps to strip all these cars, all the parts, sorry, I don't want to say you have to do the same way like me. Like I'll give an example. So you don't have to remove this trim right here, because we have separate the molding from this one. So I did, because when I using my screwdriver, I saw in another cars they have a damage on this part. It's really easy to damage because it's aluminum, so that's why I removed this one. But you don't have to, you can just go straight right here and put the clip, but when you make pressure here, you have the risk to bend it or make marks, so that's why. Okay, so you don't have to remove this one if you don't want, but I do, because I don't want to have any problem. So remember, this one you don't have to remove it, but if you want, it's your choice. And let's see, after more than 5 minutes, let me see, you see the glue, I can touch it and it's not a stick anymore. It's really fast, the Sika Match 60, so that's what I like more, this glue now. For probably next week or tomorrow, I'm not sure, I'm going to use another one, the Express, you know, the Sasha's Express for Dow. I'm going to see which one is better, but this one is very nice. So okay, so I'm just ready to put the bolts here, the moldings, the bolts, and this part, and that's it, we finished. Okay, so let me set those moldings, because I have to set the moldings first, because the pins go in that part and that place, this long one right here. So we're going to use in two different options. So we're going to pull the molding on this back. So I'm going to set one molding on the body, and the second one attached with the clips on the molding. Okay, so and you can see the difference and see which one you like more. Okay, so we got our clips here. Just make them tight. Turn. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna use my kind of clips. So remember, these ones, they have to go. This is the difficult part because you gotta go in here and just pull it in that way. You see? So that's why the people say when you are here, they say you can pull it down and take them off, but you don't have room because this one is attached to the body. So that's why you have to take them off. Okay, so there's one over there. If you're looking for the part number, it's this one. All is the same. So it's gonna be 75545-53020. So that's the part number for Toyota. You want to find, you don't know what part is, or the dealers, they don't know, you can just give it this number and you can get it. Okay, so that's the first one. So I'm gonna set this one first over here. Let me just go back. So remember, we're gonna go first. Go the first one in the back, two in the front, and you hear the click. It's already in. If you don't hear that click, it's not inside. Okay, so we're gonna set this one first. So the molding is gonna be set after this one. So remember, here got a clip right there, a pin, remove the clips, and remember, just one. Okay, now remember, this glue is old, so what I have to do is re-glue it. So I need to put the 10mm here. Just careful, don't lose this one. Okay, just take this one off a little bit. So the end. This one is on already. Now we're gonna put the molding. See, the clips are very nice, and we're just gonna put this molding. So this is one way. Okay, if my molding, clip was fine, I don't have to do all the moldings, remove all this part, because I can just do the moldings. But they request for the new moldings and clips, so okay, there you go. Very nice. The molding is tight. Okay, so this one is now. We're gonna do in a different way. We're gonna set all the parts in the molding, and that part. Let me see where I left that molding. That's right here. Now we're gonna do it in another way. We're gonna set the molding with the all moldings together and put it on the car. Okay, we're gonna set this one first. Okay, now The only problem you can have on this one is which the exactly place, but it's gonna be fine. You know, this is your molding here. Okay, as you see, your molding is in the place. Okay, now we're gonna go, and you're gonna first remember hook that one right there, the little hook. Let me just first that one right there, and got a little hook. I got it first go on this one right there. The other two. Make sure my clips are on the place. That's one. Okay. Right there. Right there. And this one's gotta go under, but let me go first here. Alright. Just fix that molding a little bit. There you go. Okay, you see? Now the molding is tight. And this one I have to reglue this one with the contact glue right there, the yellow one, because I have to just, you know, close that gap right there. Okay, now let me see. I'm missing my little 10 millimeters. I think I took for the other one, the other side. Let me make sure. That's right here. So I took the other side. So we're gonna just second one here. I just see this car is a lot of work. So when you charge the money on this one, just charge the around money at the labor, because it's almost 2 hours, okay? Or labor, so I charge double to my contractors because it's more than 2 hours. Okay, so we finished this one. The molding, you see, put in the molding after that. Put the moldings together with the molding. You can go both sides, both ways. It's nice. And remember this one, the only you have to do is got a couple of hooks right here. These ones, the black ones, it's gotta go 3 over there, or 4. No, it's 3, sorry. So let me just reach a better place. Right there. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now what I'm doing here, remember this one has to go inside here, right there. But I'm gonna just lock this one. Sorry if I move my camera a little faster, sometimes I forget I got the camera on top of my head. Okay, and remember those little clips right here? Gotta put it back here. Carefully, because these kind of clips are easy to break. All these parts, sometimes they are made to break, okay? That's part one. So you break it, someone break it and they replace it, so just careful. Yeah, I'm not using nitro because my hands looks dirt, but it's got a super glue, because when I was making the part right there, I get some super glue and now I cannot remove from my fingers. So I know my hands looks dirt. Let me clean it a bit. Okay, so we gotta reach this part right here. I'm not using nitro because I need to have a better contact with the parts, but you can use it if you want. I gotta clean all these with my cleaner, so don't worry about that. So all the parts are plugged in. This was gonna go top over here. Now you don't want to got a problem with this one, just hook this one first, right there. That's gonna hold it. For the second one, Make sure everything is on place. Plugs back in. And there you go. Okay. So after this, remember your console. This is a lot of work, guys. Believe me. I mean, you're working with more 5 or 6 jobs in a day. Today I don't have too much. I got like a 4, so I take all the time I want. But usually I have to go move faster. Okay. And now your corners. So we gotta find the place first, like there. That's 1, 2, and remember, this one's turned 390 for this way. 1 click. Not much, so you're gonna break it. Okay, so many guys broke these ones when they go to 5. Okay. Now your console. Let me just put my visors. Remember, this one only snap in right there. Make sure those kind of plugs they're gonna use plug in, because they're gonna be the light. So it's the bottom right there. Okay, got the connection on. Put this one tight. The other side, my console and my sensor. Okay guys, so I finished on my pillar side. Okay guys, so I finished from here. I want to finish my SD card, so you know how this finished, and the good way. Okay guys, see you next shot. I got more jobs to do, so see you next.